the will to receive is not a block or of something that is unchangeable. Is like you're saying, let's say all sculptures of clay. So you can ask, with all the forms and possibilities, everything it's made out of clay. So it's the potential. The will to receive is the potential of all the variety forms that can fulfill the will of the Creator to bestow. Someone, meaning someone is not in terms of a particular personality, but someone. This someone is one. Wish to bestow, it is a very almost necessary consequences that what will come out of it is something that we'll be able to receive. Otherwise, creation was not a fulfillment of his will. If he wished to extend his goodness, the bestower, so everything that is being created as a produce of it will be degrees of the ability to perceive and receive that which he wish or will to bestow. That's logic.
Yes.
Okay. So this is what we're saying, that there is a want in the Creator, which is not a want, is the will to bestow, meaning the will to share, not in a way, not to be alone. So not to be alone, it means that something needs to complete that will of bestower. And that which can complete the will of bestowal is the reception of it, the ability to receive it. Okay, so the will to receive is not as Christianity would put it, as inherited root of sin. It becomes so because we use the will to receive in a very particular way, which is to myself. So it has to do with the intention. And this is actually what is causing all the processes that we call Tzimtzum Aleph and the screen and the law of reception. The law of reception suggests that when it is directly to the will to receive, directly to the vessel cannot control actually the intention. So the first thing that is being done is actually to cooperate and almost coerce the higher to participate in the creative condition to be able to perceive it, to perceive the Creator. Okay, so it's all to do with actually molding the will to receive. Now, the question of how do we know it is because it is written, meaning because there were some people who attained the level of spirit and higher in their life, and it was revealed to them, and they actually disclosed it or revealed it to us with a way to actually reform ourselves in such a way so we will be able to perceive it and sense it and ourselves. So the basic of our study is faith, is a belief in the Kabbalist or in the sages who attain that kind of perception and that kind of attainment. Okay? Of course, we cannot attain it. It's not a birthright. It's an evolution and work. It has to do with previous transmigration of our spirit, that we can get to a point where the spirit is ready to attach itself to a will to receive that with such a power and drive to fulfill the spirit mission. But we cannot start by knowing. How do we know? We don't know. This is why we start. This is why we go into study. This is why we go into acceptance and surrender to the conditions and to the terms. It's actually to accept. Surrender is to accept the terms of engagement. So someone needs to to initiate us, to teach us, because the first thing that we discover when there is awakening of the point, meaning the soul of the spirit in ourselves, that we actually have no clue that we don't feel, and we cannot unless we surrender to an ecology that can allow these faculties to grow in us. This is why the first premise of Kabbalah is faith.
Right.
Yeah.
You spoke about the art of faith the other week.
Yeah. So actually, the faith is not a blind faith, meaning I will take whatever the sages said or the Kabbalists said because I don't know, because I'm afraid, because I was taught like this, I was raised like this. It's actually a point of choice. Faith is a point of choice, meaning after we got to a state of cul-de-sac in our perception of reality, of our perception of the let's say of the lot of humanity, and when we understand that the lot of humanity is completely not concealed from us. Why is it so? Why we meet again and again the wall of cruelty and the wall of war and the wall of misunderstanding and the wall of good intention, and good intentions turn into malice or turn into cruelty. Okay, so it's when the question turns not to an outside circumstance, but to an inside, an internal perception, then we're looking for humans who actually can offer a different perception, and we take it on faith value, and then we are all the time trying to test it, trying to see whether it justifies itself. And this is actually the description of the struggle of work.